You already know this is the Breedy Gang channel. Everything Breedy Gang all the time. Breedy Gang, everything, yo. All day, every day. Everything Breedy Gang.
The best thing you never heard of. Yeah, that PK. I decided to officially open the salt mines to the public. Come get you some. Anybody can get it. Just don't be mad if you get more than you wanted.
Your favorite battler's favorite battler.
Yo, it's the Breedy Gang boss man, aka TPTRPK. I was ready to try a bow on it and wrap it up. See what I did there. And unfortunately, there was still more in the stash, but fortunately I'm done, cause there's a lot more, but everything else is replays of old, my personality wise, not the timeline. So it's a whole bunch of distrolishment, and there's no need to me to get hype over me. So these are interesting, I guess, but the very first battle I had, I wanted to actually quit. Now, if you know me, that's something that never happens. I wanted to, but I didn't. And the lack of foresight in the beginning is what made me want to, but that PK came up and I was motivated to prove a point by winning, cause if you have a problem with somebody, the best way to illustrate that fact is to show them. Don't talk about it, be about it. Shout out to Missy. But that's all that's going on with that. And I don't actually think that there's anything else. It was really because I didn't that I wanted to put this out. So without further ado, let's get into it. We got the first one. I guess this game will further demonstrate one of the reasons why I'm the boss is because I never quit and I never give up though. So if you know me, I keep fighting even if it looks like a losing battle. Shout outs to me being 2 pounds when I was born. That's when the fighting spirit started, I guess. But this game was literally from yesterday, or this morning actually. looking at his team, that Venusaur is slightly problematic. I have quick attack on low, by the way, so the Mimikyu can get dispatched always. If it's Helmet Scarm, then HJK to it KOs that. Lele, I have Tran for that. If it's not Scarf, it dies to everything on my team anyway. And Lando, I have defensive growth for that. The Venusaur is the only problem I see. I'll reiterate that again. So let's get it. So he leads Lele. I'm gonna lead Lopunny. There's no universe where you Moonblast when I have Tran. And then he switches out so he doesn't have all of pummeling either. This is OG Lottie, so Life Orb Surf, and I don't understand why he's giving me Lottie or Heatran, but he is. So, that's fine. I'm gonna walk away at 25% so I can gum into rocks and defog if I really think it's necessary. So, I'm gonna go Tran, and he specs, so that's good information. But now I know Lopunny destroys that whenever. The obvious switch was obvious, but that's fine. So I pulled the double into Lottie. So if I had Psyshock, he just lost Venusaur. So that's strike 2. I now know what kind of player I'm dealing with. If he's good, he will Synthesis. He's Sludge Bomb, so he's not. So Venusaur's DOA. Next time I bring Lopin, so that's fine. I have Tangrowth, so I'm gonna double back into Lopunny. High jump kick this time. So I get a crit. I actually banked on getting a crit for once. So I'm gonna switch into Tangrowth, and I'm gonna let him. He hangs it up though. But I was gonna sack Toxapex, bring in Lope, and just win. Cause I have quick attack, so I really don't care. And Tangrowth was Mimikyu, in Lando. GG, boss. This is super old team, but it's from September this year, so not super old game. His team, the Como could be a problem, but Mawile is the threat always. I don't care about Lele cause Scarf Ape. Let's get it. So he water shurikens, and if I close combat, I kill him. So I don't understand. So Chansey get rocks, go to Skarm, he fire fangs, okay. And then that clutch survive. Skarm is so good. So I see Lefty, so I can ruse for free, as I do. He fire fangs again. I just want spikes. High jump kick kills Mawile. He knows that, so that's cool. Ice beam into some move that would kill Como, and then I taunt the train cause this is taunt shadow sneak, no low kick, but he was gonna give me Tran if I was. So I don't want to miss. Psycho cut, no fake out. So if I psycho cut here, I killed the Lando. If I crit, so I'm gonna put my big boy pants on. U-turn is switch. High jump kick, that goes down. Like I said before, high jump kick kills Mawile. So Chansey always walls dead forever. So I'm gonna go Greninja as fodder, even if something else happened. Toxic, the Lando switch. I thought U-turn was too obvious. I guess not. So he defogs with Lando, but he's lefties. I don't understand. This Lele is scarfed, not specs. It's not. It's bad. So I one-shot that regardless. Chansey was grim forever. So I'm just gonna S-toss the obvious Lando switch and then spam rocks if he defogs, and now I'm gonna spam rocks again. So when the Grin comes out, I'm gonna spam recover and then keep recovering so I can take 3. I'm gonna sack this to go ape just to troll him. Correct. Yahtzee. GG, boss. Looks like we got us Uber's game, and I'm pretty sure this is my Arceus Dark team. Looking at his team, I want Rocks, and I want Necrozma at full if I can. So let's get it. So he leads Ho-Oh. It's banded, okay. So I wanna stay in and set Rocks, cause there's no universe where you stay in and take another turn, but he does. I'm gonna go Necrozma. If he doesn't have Earth Power, I get to heal. He does not. So I'm just gonna recover again. Oh, never mind. I get the Rocks on his switch cause baller. So I'm gonna bring in Arceus and recover till he dies. So I'm gonna go back to Necrozma and recover again if I can. And now I really don't care. I have Scarf, Marshadow in the bag, so he SD'd for what? And he brings in a Valtol. That's fine, I guess. So he gets the Toxic off. I don't know what that's about, but now I get damage on Kyogre, which is fine. He Ice Beam predicting my Groudon. And then I misplay. I was banking that his Kyogre isn't max speed. I was mistaken. So I'm gonna go Ho-Oh and he defogs. I don't understand. So I rocked on his switch last time, so I'm just gonna kill him this time. Ho-Oh can't kill me, so I'm gonna get Rocks again. And I misplay again. I should have recovered or Toxic, but I was assuming he wouldn't miss. So Marshadow revenges that. I go to Ho-Oh and I don't do anything that I should have done. Recover, that's fine, but he set up, so thanks. I'll take those. And I sweep the rest of his team now. He hangs it up though. I haven't seen this team in so long. Zeraora is fun. Looking at his team, there isn't really anything that seems to be a problem. Let's get it. So I'm always gonna lead Grin, go to Tangrowth on the fake out. He goes Finny on my sleep powder, and then he is Trick Scarf Finny. That's different. So he pulls the double into Lando, and then he switches into Medicham, and Zen Headbutts on my Grin. Hashtag winning. So he's lefties Lando. I don't get the burn, and I can kill him actually before he can kill me. T-Tars on a timer, and I have specs now, so the Gigadran will hurt. U-turn should kill the T-Tar. Slowly but surely, Tangrowth is going to full. So finally just let me fodder the Tangrowth. But I keep it for some reason. I don't go mega so I can intimidate the Lando. He pulls the double into Lando on my Driller. That's a good play. So he EQs. I'm gonna go Driller on the obvious U-turn. I see the 0 for the first time, so back to Tangrowth cause I wall you forever. So I can go drill, eat one Moonblast into Scald, but he specs with Defog. So Defog trick Moonblast Scald. That's different. I don't. Okay. So he HP ices, can't kill me. Then he hangs it up. G boss. Got the Zigzagoon, even though it's Linoon, but you already know. So looking at his team, really nothing stands a chance after I get a belly drum is also, it's just a matter of when, not if. Let's get it. So Amistar versus Aurora's. We both go to our study, but Hale's gonna kill him. So I have a do Blade. There's no universe where Hitmonchan lets me, but he did. Then he did again. So I'm gonna SD now. That was a crit. So Shadow Claw, okay. I don't understand why you would let that happen. So he's scarfed. I knock and get poisoned. I'm gonna fodder Aurora's. So hail plus poison. He's gonna die this turn. So I'm just gonna call mine. That's Vincoon, so I don't care. I'm gonna protect on the ape. He locks himself into Thunder Punch. See, I was hoping that would kill me. And I didn't want to kill ape. I wanted to use that as setup fodder, but it's fine. Vincoon's supposed to be a sack. I'm gonna Shadow Sneak, so E-Speed will always kill the lobster. And that I know that's Scarf, so if he doesn't flinch, and he doesn't, so Belly Drum, goodbye. G, boss. Finally, I got the Volk Squad again. This team is from October, so not super old. But after I put out the live, looking at his team, Hex is the only thing that I need to be worried about. And I need to get Diancie Weekend. Let's get it. So I'm gonna lead Grin. He's gonna lead Diancie, but he's got Protect. And then he stays in like I'm not about. But I'm just gonna Rapid Spin, then Toxic, so Z stockpile a Fragmented. That's different. So I'm just gonna Hazard Stack on him. And I'm faster, so I don't know what he's thinking. I'm gonna go Chansey and set up rocks now. So he has Diancie and he lets me set up. I'm confused. So I'm gonna Roost. And then I'm gonna Whirlwind. I don't know what he thought it was. So Driller's the obvious play. I'm gonna spam Ironhead and not EQ to make them think I'm scarfed if I can. and he goes Sally. So I'm gonna go Chansey on the lead seed, then back to Drill on the heavy slam. I'm trying to condition him. So he flamethrowers, but I wanted to die so I can see if he is defensive or Spadaf. He's defensive. So that's Screaming Scarf. Rise Slide confirms it is. So I'm just gonna Soul Boiled, and then I don't want a Toxic. I'll kill the Araquanid now. So Grin has to Rise Slide again. Okay. Free turns. So I'm gonna heal, then spam Estos. I don't understand what T-Spikes are, but he got 2 layers though. So I Estos get some damage on Sally, go to Driller. So I can spend seeds and spikes if I want, and I do, and I don't die. So if I condition him correctly, he'll heavy slam now. He gets burned. So Volk just wins. I'm gonna Quiver again. So, and he gets a crit. That's funny. But Fire Blast kills Celesteela now. And then I got +3. So HP Ground kills Pex anyway, and whatever I want kills the Grin. GG, boss. This team looks interesting, and this was from July of last year, so it's super old. But this looks like I stole the team from Joey. So that's Shift Gear Mag Scarflati, Defensive Fast Mew, AV Growth, Banded Zygarde, and Spikes Ashgren. It's Specs though. Looking at his team, there isn't anything I have to worry about or am immediately threatened by. So let's get it. So Coco versus Mew. That's a good play. He goes Grin. So I'm gonna set Spikes cause he's never gonna Dark Pulse when I mag. So I go Grin and I'm Specs. So that shoulda killed him, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna pull the double cause I expect him to switch. Now I can burn the growth for a little bit of residual damage. I eat the knockoff, which is fine. So I'm gonna probably stay in here. That's cool. I just want sand and burn to rack up. So he kills me, that's fine. So I'm gonna bring in Mag and proceed to break his team pretty much. So I shift gear so I can shift gear again. So I can ice beam now and then ice beam again. So I end up all out pummeling cause I predicted Driller actually. So hard body, I'm gonna switch into growth on the water shuriken. I usually go all in and don't play correctly. I'm glad I made the correct play. So Giga Drain his growth. I'm gonna fodder my Mag now. Bring in Laddie to defog. So he knocks off and he's close to death, but he lets me kill him. That was weird. So I have AV grow, so I don't care about that thing. I'm gonna go to Laddie to fodder that. Growth Giga Drains gets me back some HP. Growth without defense is still mad bulky. So I'm gonna fodder Zygarde and then Hydro Pump with Grin get Ash. So as of now, I win the game. Coco isn't scarfed. I don't know what the Grin thought it was. I'm gonna Giga Drain now, and then I can Giga Drain again. And it's checkmate. Cause I'm just gonna water Shuriken and win. G boss. I haven't used this team in a minute either, but looking at his team, I have Arceus for Groudon. If he's not Scarf Marshadow, then Dio or Mind across him. I'm Ultra wins. And if he is Scarf, Groudon deals with that. If he's Sash Rayquaza, that needs to be broken ASAP. Okay, let's get it. So, I'm actually Arceus Fairy. So this is the first version of this team. So, Willow, Judgment, Arceus. I thought I was pulling a double, but I'm not. So I rock polish to see if he's scarfed or not. So, or not Necrozma, is Marshadow. I thought he might have been Scarf, but he sneaks. So this DOA just win from here, cause I'm the only one with Scarf Sneak, and he sneaks like he doesn't know what psychic terrain is. So Groudon goes down. I don't care if his Rayquaza Sash, and I don't care about this Groudon. Or Gengar, I mean. So GG, yo, DOA really leaves you dead on arrival. GG, boss. Looks like we got. This is my first iteration of this team since Gastro's Blue. Looking at his team, I don't even know. Let's get it though. So I'm gonna lead Tran. That's great lead on my part. I rocks and not toxic, so he would be dissuaded from switching. So he goes Mag. I don't understand why. I'm gonna go my Mag to trap and remove his Scarm. Yo, that double was epic. So Manectric can only make sure something else dies. So I'm gonna stay in. What I should have done is return, but it's fine. I'm gonna quick attack, keep the Zurmel low, go to Lady, eat the Aqua Jet, and kill him with Surf. But with the Plancer, there wasn't a mind game, cause if I would have returned and he Aqua Jetted, it just kills me. So I'm gonna go Gastro after all that and proceed to reveal Curse Gastro. So it looks like he can't win now. So I get confused. I'm just gonna spam recover till he dies. So he gets confusion, then he gets a crit. right after Scald for I have no idea, and I hurt myself in confusion. It wears off this turn. I know that won't kill the Chansey. I'm not trying to kill it though. So I waterfall this time. Well, again. The Manectric switches out of EQ into something else that dies to EQ, and then EQ wins cause Gastro. Well, that was kinda serious. Yo, Curse Gastro is the truth. I'm gonna name this battle Fidel Castro. We got to the last one. The last replay for a minute, cause after this I'm going back to the lives actually. So looking at his team, I don't even know what could be a problem. I'm just gonna play it out. Alright, let's get it. So Lando versus Mew. He's slow. That's fine. So I get rocks after I burn that, so Lando is not a threat at all. So I go growth on the seed, and I'm gonna knock. I'm AV growth also with HP fire, which is cool. So I can beat down the Sally. He heavy slams. I'm gonna trick lock him in a heavy slam, which is cool. Go to grow to go to green for regen, or not green, Mew. For regen, I'm meant to burn the Celesteela, and I don't care about that Lando. So I can recover to see what he's gonna lock himself into. He Moonblast for some reason, so I Willow just to get residual damage. So I wanted to fodder Mew, but he didn't let me. So I can go Zygarde and E-Speed the Lope. All he can do to kill me is Ice Punch if he has it. So he's scarfed, but he's still gonna Leaf Seed. I don't understand. So I'm just gonna set spikes. So I win with Mag is the point. I probably definitely should have knocked off both times, but I didn't want to knock off Celesteela's scarf. so I can go Zygarde, Outrage, let him kill me, shift gear with Mag, and win the game. He faltered low for some reason, so he just gave me extra boost. So I'm gonna shift gear on Grin also. I thought that was Scarf, it's not. So Ice Beam the Lando, actually just Ice Beam 4 times and I win. So Ice Beam the Lele, Ice Beam the Growth, but I'm gonna all out pummeling cause I'm a butt. And then T-Bolt the Sally, and that will be the game. Yo, Mag's too good, yo. G, boss.
Alright, y'all. Be easy. I'ma catch you on the comeback. Holla. 1.
And my love for her still remains. Mama ain't a damn thing changed. I love my mama, she's always in my life. Regular we sit down and reason. Yo, he said me go school, yo, for all reason. But me only love school when I football season. Yet she never give up on me, she always tell me say, son I love you. Yes I love you, mama, I just wanna hug you. Mama I love you, mama, put no one above you. Yes I love you, mama, I just wanna hug you. Yes, I love you, mama, I love you. Latin love you, mama, put no one above you. Yes, I love you, mama, just wanna love you. Yes, I love you, I really love you.